Hello, everyone. I'm Jean-Claude of BeyondMystic, and welcome to this episode of Between the Lines. How are you, everyone? Thank you for joining me here today on this very quick impromptu update video. It is 3:45 on Wednesday afternoon. Please give me a 5 by 5 if you guys can hear me okay in the chat. It appears that you guys are following me here live. I see people coming in here, so let me just wait to make sure that my sound and video is coming through okay with you guys. 5 by 5. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Justin Champagne, Campagna, merci beaucoup. Phil Perkins, thank you. Carlos, thank you. Francisco, thank you. Christina, thank you so much. Who else is in there? Ronnie, hey Ronnie, thank you so much for being here and for helping me. Kelly, Fair Davis, haven't seen you in a while. Happy to see you. Thank you for being here. Ocean Odell, thank you for being here. Thank you. Lauren, hello Jean-Claude. Hello Lauren. Okay, so first things first, let me give you guys an update as to the server migration and the schedule. I guess those are the two things we need to talk about here today. So good news, not the best news yet, but good news. So it's like one of those days. Finally, I have some good news for you guys. So I'm really excited to share that with you and to let you know that we're not 100% there, but almost there. So first things first, yesterday, so basically, okay, so I think my last video was on Monday, and we had two windows to perform the migration of my website to a different hosting platform. And there was a bunch of issues. I won't bore you with the details there, but it just is what it is. Anytime you're trying to do stuff while you're live, it always complicates things and compounds potential errors. So at any rate, yesterday we finally were able to successfully move the whole site to a new hosting platform that has the capability to deal with not only the potentials for the DOS attacks, the denial of service attacks, but also much more bandwidth to deal with what is called the slash dot effect. And so we were going through potentially both of those two problems in the weekend that brought the site down on Saturday. So that's the good news. We've moved. We're now in better hands, if you want to say it that way. That being said, based on the analysis of the traffic to our site, the requirements of everybody loading in right now to deal and to order the a la carte pay-per-view. So there's two things. There's that, and also based on the potential new traffic when we move over all of the Patreon members into a new membership option on the website, uh, we needed to take into account those two things. The first one alone was giving us problems because there's a lot of people pinging the website and the server for the a la carte pay-per-view. So even that, they were like, "Wow, okay, that's that's a tall order, JC." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, that's the issue." And so, okay, so basically now they've told me they can handle not only the traffic that's going to be coming from the a la carte pay-per-view, but also now from the membership once we're ready to migrate those guys over, the Patreon people, into the website. Now, to do that, they have to upgrade and purchase new hardware. So essentially, they're giving me, how did they call it? Basically a cluster of servers to be able to handle all of that load. And so they need different types of equipment or additional equipment of what they already have to be able to accommodate me. Now, had we had planned this, they could have got this beforehand and all of that. But this, of course, was all last minute, and we were responding to the problems that we were having this weekend. So it was a little bit last minute for them as well. So because of the C word going around the planet and some of the issues as a result of that, meaning the shortages, they have trouble finding these CPUs that they're needing. So it could be 3 days to 7 days before they get that into the shop here to give me that cluster array set up. Now, in the meantime, we have much bigger guns already than we had on the other servers. So we should be good to monitor here and to continue the sales of the a la carte pay-per-view stuff. Now, I say should because I don't want to promise anything to you, and they were quite surprised also when they finally put their hands on the data from the load we were getting this weekend. So should be good. And now there's people monitoring this 24/7, and they're ready to jump and to move basically the load to other servers as we need here. Hopefully, everything on that front is going to be resolved. So that's the first update. Like I said, good news. The site is up now, but they've asked me not to add other pay-per-view episodes up there right this minute. So the ones that are there now, they're all working. So if you guys bought stuff on pre-order, you have links and passwords, you should have no problem. Just go and watch those episodes. Now, a lot of you have been emailing me in the last couple of days asking for the Beyond Crypto Woo, the latest episode of Jim Willie, and the latest episode of Janine. All of those three have been pushed back here because of the server going down this weekend and because of all the disruptions that created on our scheduling. Now, I was supposed to do a Fog of Woo episode today with Michael Jaco at 3 p.m. But because of all the scheduling, we got our wires crossed. And he's live now, I think, with Janine at the same time on his channel as well. So go check that out, maybe if you're watching this update here. So I'll have Michael next week on for the Fog of Woo, typical Wednesday afternoon. I thought I was going to be 100% back in the saddle here today, but again, this is just a result of us having to cancel, reschedule all of our shows here to deal with all of these technical issues in the background. So tonight we're on with Janine for the weekly Thursday Tarot by Janine episode. So join us for that at 8 o'clock Eastern. That should be really, really cool. And in the next couple of days here, I'm back at work. So if you see, if you look at my YouTube channel right now, you'll see that I added quite a few live streams here in the next couple of days and into next week. So you could tell that my production schedule is ramping up again. So that's also good news. We're getting back on track here. Now, in terms of recording those three missing pay-per-view episodes, that'll be in the next couple of days and perhaps this weekend. I'm going to try to front load as many as I can here during the weekend and record those episodes and gently put those on online as soon as my tech guys tell me, yeah, sure, go ahead and add more stuff. So you understand, I'm kind of balancing here all of that stuff. So maybe in the next couple of days or two, I'll have a better idea from the technical team as to how much load is hitting the server and how much more I can put in while we're waiting for those CPUs. They're not CPU. Well, yeah, they're CPUs, but there's a different type of microchip for this cluster array that they're looking for. At any rate, I don't have the technical term in front of me. But yeah, so they have to order. They're already ordered urgently to try to set this up for me. But it could be a couple of days and up to a week before that. But hopefully not. So that brings us now to the Patreon group. Now, okay, another piece of good news, not 100% good news, but good news. Again, we're doing progress here is what I'm trying to say. So now that we're up and running and we're stable on this new server platform, my guys are now testing the backend for this new membership option. So basically, what it's going to look like eventually when you hit the BeyondMystic.net website, there'll be a button up there for memberships, for members. And basically that will be the equivalent of what you guys had on the Patreon Insider Access Pass. So it'll be a way for you to log in and have access to the whole library the whole month and also before everybody else. And one thing that's going to be cool with that, as we're doing all of this new development here too, members on the Beyond Mystic Insider Access Pass will also have access to watch these episodes while we're recording it live and also have access to live chat with us. So that will be an extra feature for the Insider Access Pass members once we get all that sorted out on the Beyond Mystic website. So that's going to be really, really cool for those members, again, to be able to engage with us live during the videos while we record them. So, good news, not 100% there yet, but we're there. So the guys are now working at testing this membership backend for you guys now. So how long they need before we try to implement that. My hope was, and this is my hope, it's not a it's not a promise for you guys right now. My hope was that we could do that before the end of month. And so August 1st, I believe, is either Sunday or Monday. So we have 3-4 days left here to try to implement that. So that's my hope. I might be optimistic, but I'm really looking forward to getting all this behind me and getting some stability so I can go back to doing what I do, which is creating all of these amazing videos and concentrating on being there for my guests, being there for the audience, and really being on top of the game. Whereas in the last 2 weeks here, if you've seen, I've just been reacting and reacting and reacting and trying to fight here to get everything back on track. And the worst thing is having to repair what somebody else broke. And so it's been a big annoyance here in the schedule. So thank you for everyone for being so patient with me, and for supporting me too and sending me all that love and all those emails here as I was trying to go through that. Really appreciated all of that. So let me just turn my attention now to the live chat and see if I have any questions for you. Now's the time. Please put them in high caps. It'll be easier for me to to read here because on my screen it's very small here on my phone. Okay, Lauren says that sounds good, JC. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. Will we have to rejoin Patreon or go through you? It will be, so Denise, let me bring that up. Great question, Denise. It will be through the BeyondMystic.net website. So I will be coming back here, Denise, to do an update video to that effect and give you guys instructions on how to do that. So I'll do a quick how-to video as to how to join the Insider Access Pass membership on the Beyond Mystic website. No more Patreon. It's not going to be there anymore. So this will all be in-house where I control and I don't have to deal with any censorship issues going on. All right. But thank you, Denise. That's a great question. I don't know yet the timing, but for sure, as I'm doing now in the last couple of weeks, you'll see I keep you posted as fast as I get the information so that you guys are not in the lurch. Now, one thing I mentioned in the last video, I think the update video, I was able to download the Patreon data information from my account. I had help with that. I still have yet to set that up, but I believe that's going to be a way for me to, once we're ready on the Beyond Mystic website, I'll be able to plug all of that information into basically my MailChimp server and contact all of the patrons directly and let them know what their discount code is going to be to come and log in to the Beyond Mystic website, because I want to find a way to compensate you guys for the lack of availability of the videos because of the Patreon censorship. So that's going to be in my field of view here in the next couple of days as the guys test that and implement that on my site. So that's where that's going. All right. Do we need to cancel the Patreon membership? Yes. At this point, they've made it impossible for me to continue there. Now, if you forget, if you're lapsed, if you didn't see this video, it's not a problem in the sense that they won't bill you August 1st, seeing as my account is suspended. And by their own terms, they can't bill customers when an account is suspended. But at any rate, yes, at this point, you can go ahead and cancel your Patreon account over there. It's never going to work. The bar they're attempting for me to go through, or the hoops in order to stay there, is just impossible. It would just mean that it would be blah blah censored content, and I could do videos of pretty cool kittens, I guess is what they want on Patreon only now. So we wouldn't be able to do this stuff. Okay, Ocean Odell. Hey GC, do you have an email for your supporters to send you an e-transfer? Okay, so right now, I believe it was you who was asking that the other day. If you're Canadian, the e-transfer will work because my bank is in Canada. If you're in the States, that won't work. So that's number one. So if you want to do that, the best way, Ocean Odell, is to use the contact form on the BeyondMystic.net website. So at the top right corner, when you log in, you'll see contact. It's the contact form for pay-per-view support. but that's the one that goes directly to me. Anything else, like I have a gazillion emails and I'll probably never see it. But the customer support stuff, I pay really, really attention to. I do my best to stay on top of all of those. And there's redundancies there too to help me make sure I don't miss those emails. So Ocean Odell, that's the best way to reach me if you want to do that. And thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that offer and that support. Yeah, because holy crap, guys! In the last 2 weeks, the IT bill and all of this technical stuff off hours and on the weekend is absolutely blew a hole in my budget. Well, it was a non-existent budget, so it's something that I wasn't forecasting for. I had no idea that I would run into these types of issues, and I hadn't planned for that. So, yeah, it's a big deal. So, if you guys find it in your heart and you want to use the PayPal tip jar or something to hit me up, that'd be great. I really appreciate that. And a lot of you did in my last update video as well when I asked that. And so thank you. I want to say a big, big, big thank you to all of you guys. That was amazing. It brought me a long way to meeting those new obligations. So I really appreciate that. Okay, tonight with Janine, yes, Lakeside Laura, we're on for 8 o'clock. That is confirmed, unless there's something different on Janine's side, but I am good to go. This is going to be much easier anyhow, happening for a reason. Yes, and I agree that too. It's going to be easier for me also to have all of you in one place, because right now I'm dealing with all the a la carte customers on one end, and I'm dealing with all the Patreon people on another end, and that does create a disconnect for me as well. And I'm just one guy. There's only so many hours in a day that I can put to customer relationships. So if you're all in one spot, it's going to make it a lot easier for me, and it's going to be a lot easier for you too. So for the Patreon, first of all, Patreon was clunky, and a lot of you guys were mentioning, oh, I can't find this episode. You were emailing me, where's this episode? You have to scroll down. And anyways, so that was clunky. So the way we're doing the new membership page on the Beyond Mystic website for the Insider Access Pass, it'll be much easier for you. You won't have the extra, link and then password and all that stuff. You'll just have access automatically as a member to all of the content. So it's going to be much easier for you. And then also, just to let you know, Kathy, by October, maybe November at the latest, we're going to have a complete site redesign also. And by that end, the site's going to look a lot more like Netflix in the sense that you'll be able to browse by category, search your titles. There's going to be more functionality to the site, whereas when I built this, it was just in reaction to being censored. So I hadn't had time to put all the planning and the thought to it. Whereas now, having the memberships over and having some stability, it'll give me time when I'm not producing videos to really think and plan ahead as to all the functionalities we need on that website, and I'll give those orders to the development team so that they can start working on that. All right. Proud Patriot. Cliff High is great. So glad to see that video. Yeah, really good video. Go check it out, guys. It's very, very apropos. Absolutely. Go check out also the White Wall with Penny Kelly on her YouTube channel, and she is coming back on our YouTube channel, I think, on Friday night at 7:30 Eastern Time. And so we're going to give updates on that last episode that we did, ETs and human trafficking, on the pay-per-view site. And we're also going to tie that into the White Wall and what's beyond it. So don't miss that. That's this Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Deborah, sorry for what you've been put through. Oh, yeah, been put through the ringer. Quite a bit. It's been quite a racket. Oh, guys, I have to tell you this. I can't keep up with all of the imposters. Every time I lose a channel, within a day, I don't have subscribers yet, but I have imposters pretending to be me in the comments below these videos. Not me. So if you see people saying, hey, I appreciate your comment, please join us here, WhatsApp number 1234 to join Bitcoin this or whatever, just look at it and you'll realize it's not me. Even though they're taking my logo, they're taking my name, they make little modifications, it's not me. Stop emailing me to say, hey, Jean-Claude, I can't reach you on your WhatsApp, whatever. I don't do that. I've already done videos on this in the past to watch out for these imposters, and I do my best to delete them. But as of late, I'm so busy, I don't even have time to go look at the comments to delete them anymore, and YouTube just doesn't care, apparently. I keep sending them notes of these imposters, and nothing ever happens. So just be wary. If I'm responding to you in the comment, you know me. I'm usually responding in French. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. I love you. Right back at you. I'll give you the link to the question you're asking for if you're looking for a video or stuff like that. I will not ask you to join any type of scam, whether Bitcoin related or not, or ask you to call a WhatsApp number or to never. I don't do that. I've never done that. We'll never do that. If for some reason I have that an opportunity to talk to you about, I'll make a video about it. You'll see me. It'll be me. So I'll never do that in a chat format. Okay, guys. So please remember that. Okay. Just scrolling through the chat here, guys. JC, as mods, can we delete them? No, you can delete them in their live, but they're not okay. As mods, you have access to the live stream to moderate the live stream, but you can't delete the bad people who are putting shit in the content section below. Unfortunately, I'd love to give you power to do that. It would help me out a great deal if you did. Again, it's just a huge pain, huge pain. Okay, so again, guys, if you're just logging in now, watch out for the Jean-Claude imposters that are pretending to be me in the comment sections below. I'll never communicate with you guys to bring you to another site or anything like that in that fashion. When I communicate with you guys on YouTube, it's to say thank you for all of your great comments. That's all I do there. Okay. All right. Let me see if there's any more questions. Did I see somebody say something about a mothership? Hold on. It just scrolled by. Maybe I missed it. I didn't read. I had a dream. Is it last night or the night before? And dude, it was like one of those waking dreams, and I could see that thing there, right there, very similar to that, through the window of my bedroom. And I don't know if it was my bedroom or a hotel bedroom. It looked different. At any rate, my lawyer was in the room with me, and I was like, Eric, so what's up? Like, can you see that? He's like, no, what are you talking about, JC? Like, it's a UFO. It's like it's a spacecraft right outside the window. Anyways, I was lying down, so I was looking that way. And for some reason, he was standing up, like all dressed in his suit and his suitcase. I'm like, what was he doing in my hotel room or my bedroom? I don't know. It was so weird. And so finally, when he scooted down and looked up, he says, oh, yeah, what the hell, dude? Anyways, I have to tell Eric, he was in my dream the other day, but that was absolutely funny. All right. So, and my mom too. In the last couple of days, she's been having those fighting dreams too. So you remember how Janine and I were talking about lots of us having these weird fighting dreams? My mom was so active the other day that she woke up, her back was sore from all the ass kicking she was doing in her dream. So, like a physical representation here in the physical after she woke up. I had the same thing Saturday or Sunday. I forget which day it was. And it was funny because Cliff High sent out a tweet to help me out. He said, hey guys, leave off of JC's limping server while they're trying to recover. And that day I woke up with a limp. My right ankle had a huge welt on it and I could barely walk. And I'm like, I didn't even train that day before. There's nothing like, why would my ankle be like that? I didn't hit it. I didn't exert myself. But I was having these weird fighting dreams again too that weekend. So crazy times, guys. Crazy times. Okay, let me go back down to the chat. Oh my gosh. The past couple of nights I've been fighting in my dreams too. Yeah, right. I know, it's weird. I'll talk about that with Janine tonight. We'll probably do a quick update to that effect, okay? Benny Riley, can I call you JC? No, I don't do that. I don't give out my phone number. Best way to reach me is through that contact form on the BeyondMystic.net website. Sorry, guys, my mind's all over the place. I'm just realizing I haven't slept much in the last 2 weeks here, and I've been so swamped. Like, thank you everyone again for everybody who's helping me in the back end here too, because I've just like been having. You see the water there? You can see me like I was been underwater, like just like that for 2 weeks here. I'm just now starting to get back on top here. So thank you everyone for all of your help. Okay, JC is synced up with his wife. Was my wife? Did I miss something? Because Sarah was dreaming some weird stuff too this week. So I don't know why you're saying that, but yes, you're onto something. Okay. JC, Mr. Xless ask, where is the mothership going to UN cloak? Cloak? To uncloak? Oh, so I don't know. But that's interesting. Again, we all have dreams that are hard to interpret sometimes. They're not always what we think they are. Mothership ship hotspot soon. We'll film it. I go, okay. Can't wait to see that. Uh. Okay, anything else for me, guys? I think that's about it for me. I have to go back home here to get some emails done and look at the schedule here. Oh, talking about the schedule, I emailed Bix Weir earlier today. We were supposed to do something a couple of weeks ago, and then he had some bandwidth issues, and of course my site went down. So Bix is coming back at some point here very soon, maybe next week. Who else? I've also asked Bruce Cesal to come back. We were supposed to do an episode 3, but all of this shit happened. So he's been filming crazy, crazy things in the atmosphere here around the planet in low Earth orbit and also around the moon. And so you won't want to miss that. So as soon as Bruce Cesal gets back to me here, we'll put that back on the schedule as well. Okay. So I'm just checking one last time. Jean-Claude, may I suggest to ground? I'm barefoot right now. Not supposed to drive barefoot. I'm barefoot right now, and I did take a walk just behind me and go in the water earlier today. But thank you, Nina. I appreciate that. Absolutely, you're right. Is the Dr. Miller available? Saw it was removed. Well, it was deleted from YouTube like the same day or the day after. Actually, we think that perhaps that video is what got my last YouTube channel deleted. So if you want to see that one, that is called the Beyond Disclosure with Dr. Richard Allen Miller. It is on the beyondmystic.net/pay-per-view website. It's available there. Yes. JC, did you see the Schumann resonance? Last week, I haven't checked in the last couple of days, but I'm assuming yes, because I saw something about X flares hitting us too. So it is causing crazy, crazy havoc. And I think Cliff High sent me something yesterday too. And who was copied on that? I think it was Jay Weidner. So something in space was weird in the last couple of days too. Cliff High was saying, and again, I'm just swamped here, but I saw that pass by. So there's weird energies hitting us for sure at the same time. JC just sent you $50 in PayPal. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry during the live stream, I don't know if my PayPal links are in the description box, but if you just go to my YouTube channel on the main page at the top right corner, there's a link to the PayPal button there. I really appreciate that, guys. It's been one hell of a ride here in the last couple of days. Hang in there, JC. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, let me scroll back down. Jim Willie, yes. Okay, so he's one of these episodes. So let me bring that on. Who's asking? Hold on a second. Michel Paulin. Yes, he'll be back on. I emailed him again today just for an update here because we were supposed to record in the last couple of days, and because of this, everything was pushed back. So I've asked Jim what his schedule looked like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, perhaps Sunday. So as soon as he's available, we'll be recording the show. And then as soon as my IT guys say, yes, JC, you can add more pay-per-views here to the server, I'll be doing that as well. So there's a couple of things in the balance there, including so the Jim Willie episode, the Beyond Crypto Woo, the new one with Janine, and the new Janine episode. All of those have been pushed back, including also what was the last one with Solreda, Raising Kundalini. That one was also pushed back. I emailed Solreda this morning to try to get back on track here. So as you can see, if you look at the schedule on my website here, we're starting to get back into the saddle here in terms of all of the production of material. So we're getting there. But I appreciate your patience, guys. I really do. Thank you. Went to BitChute and watched interview with Cliff High. Great value. Yeah, thank you so much. We did that just because, again, so many people wanted to see it. It was free on my site too, but just we couldn't handle the load and whatever happened this weekend here too, that we're still not sure who was behind all of that. I decided to put it on BitChute. I also gave it to Cliff, so I'm not sure. I haven't checked that if he put it on his BitChute as well, but it is on mine still, and it is of course still now up on our pay-per-view for free. So if you want to watch that on our site, just type in Sun Your Balls, all in high caps, That is the coupon code to make the episode free. And then you'll receive a link and then an episode password to go watch that password on our site. Okay. All right. Let's see. Theta JC ask Janine a question tonight. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to be asking that in the Beyond Crypto Woo. Tonight, Janine and I have a lot to cover, just geopolitics stuff, but I'm not sure we'll get into too much crypto. I'll try. I'll try. Smash the likes. Thank you, Ronnie. Whoops. That too. Love that too. Thank you. Jean-Claude, Cecilia, merci. Yes, Cliff has it up. Okay, good. He does? Good. All right. And John, JC, not good on the JIT. We have two of the biggest, making it mandatory for workers. Oh, man. I have friends here who are in the RCMP and who are on a very, very high level protection VIP detail. And what can I say? They have a big dilemma in front of them, based on what you're saying there, John. Can't get into that here much too, but I understand it's wow, it's very, very crazy what's going on right now. I just can't imagine if your job is being forcing you like that. It's yeah, not pretty at all. Laura, are you a hot mess today? I'm not sure who you're talking to, Ronnie. G Jeff, I sent you $50. Thank you. I appreciate that. Every little bit helps, guys. Really appreciate that. Absolutely. Great question, Layla. Okay, wait. Is there a question from Layla? Who's Layla? Layla from Sweden? Or Laura? Do you... I'm not sure I understand your question, Laura. Bombarded by all frequencies. Sorry if it's too much. I don't understand the question, Laura. Maybe ask me again tonight on the Janine show. I'm just gonna get some cold coffee. I got some cold brew coffee here with me because it's pretty hot here today. Hopefully the sound is still good here because I'm running the AC so that my phone doesn't blow up. Okay. Okay, Layla, can you ask why so quiet in Nordic countries? Okay, so that was a question somebody else was asking. Okay, Layla, I'll try to remember that tonight. But if you're in the live chat, please remind me and put your question in high caps during the live chat. It always helps me out. Okay, Layla? And that's tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully you're not in bed by then, but I'll try to remember that question about the Nordic countries. Okay. Get some rest, JC. Yes, looking forward to it. She's making a joke, JC. God damn it. Did I miss part of that joke? I didn't get it. I didn't get it, guys. Ronnie, you guys are messing with me. I love it. Okay. Smash the likes. Yes. All right. I think that's about it, guys. One last chance. Going once, going thrice. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Just scrolling up here to see if I missed anything. I see. Hello. We love you, GC. Love you too. How about situation in Europe? Okay. For tonight, always stay on top. Okay. Hey, GC. Who cut your hair? Hello. Just joking. My hairdresser cut my hair. I just went for I cut earlier today. I'm still kind of disheveled. I've been out and about all day. And it's a little bit windy, or at least it was earlier. Hey. Okay. Let me see. Ask Janine about. Oh yeah, that's a tough question. We asked about that in episode 6. So whoever's asking, in episode 6. Wait, this one here looks like Laura. In episode 6, I think we got into that in detail. All right. Yeah, that'll be fun. So I don't know if Janine made the announcement to you guys too, but she told me something the other day. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. So, anyways, at some point I might go and visit her, and we'll do a drive-in chat together. That'd be cool. That'd be absolutely fun. Okay, we were zapping you with our energy. Oh, is that what you meant? Oh, okay. I love it. Keep going. Keep going. Absolutely. I need it. I'll take it all. Good and bad. I'll transmute even the bad, as you know. I always do. Hey, oh, that lady never get back to me. Whoever was angry that I shared with you the other day, at least if she did, maybe, and I do apologize to her. Again, there's 1,000 emails in that queue, so it's very hard for me to get on top of all of it here. So at some point, I'm just gonna have to say, okay, I'm moving forward. I won't respond to the things that all happen this weekend. But at any rate, hopefully she got the message at least with this video, and other people who felt the same way that they thought I was ignoring them on Patreon at least got this video and knew that that was not the case. So again, we're all in this together. We're all fighting this fight. So we need to have compassion for all of our friends here. All right. Okay, guys, I got to get my ass back to work. And I will see you tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern with Janine. Sounds good? Hey, Sage. Big heart right back at you. Thank you so much. All right, folks. Have a great day. I'm Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you soon. Au revoir.